My name is Arina binti Azahar.
My name is Aisyah Zakiah binti Idris.
I am Nurul Alia Azman.
I am Nur Afifah Afiqah.
I am Noor Suhana Kamaruzaman.
My name is Siti Salbila binti Muhammad Noor.
Okay, now we are in
Indonesia!
So, in this video, we want to explain about the background of the Indonesia, inflation rate and unemployment rate.
Indonesia is known as the archipelago located between the mainland of Southeast Asia, Australia and between the Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean. Indonesia's capital and administrative center is in Jakarta. The Indonesian population is divided into two groups, most of the western part of Indonesia and the eastern part of the Malay and Papua Indonesia.
The President of the Republic of Indonesia is Joko Widodo, also known as Jokowi. He is the head of state and also head of government of the Republic of Indonesia. Economic performance in Indonesia are tourism, national debt, education and transportation. According to the graph, the lowest inflation rate of Indonesia is 3.75%, which is in 2012. Meanwhile, the highest is 18.15% in 2008.
Inflation is another significant indicator of the economic health of a country. The Consumer Price Index is usually used a comprehensive measure in most countries to calculate inflation. The highest inflation rate is in 2008. The government planned to increase oil price less than 30% to avoid hefty subsidies following the soaring global oil prices, which nearly reached $120 per barrel. The country has increased subsidies on oil sector from 45.8 trillion rupiah to 126.8 trillion rupiah.
When oil prices had surged again in 2012 and resulted in swelling budget deficit, the Susilo Bambang administration wanted to raise subsidized fuel prices again. However, leading Indonesian political parties opposed the plan. After initially supporting the fuel price hike, it suddenly changed his mind and rejected the hike after many people doing demonstrations on the streets in Indonesia.
It was a shift that was merely based on gaining short-term popular support, while completely ignoring long-term effects and consequences. Hence, plans to raise fuel prices were postponed. Unemployment is a very complex problem experienced by every developing country. Macroeconomically, unemployment becomes the main problem either in the short term or long term. Indonesia is a country with a very dense population. It is proved by the fact that Indonesia has the fourth rank of world population after India.
As we can see in the chart, the unemployment rate is increasing in 2007. Under 2007, around half of Indonesians, 250 million people are under 30. In addition, more than 50 million of the 128.3 million people of productive age have low education level. Some 31.7 million only finish primary school and 20.4 million graduate from junior high school. With poor qualifications, a lot of young Indonesians will find it difficult to enter the labor market and compete with job seekers at national and global level. Furthermore, these young people will have to find jobs at the time when the country economy is slowing.
Between 2008 to 2014, the unemployment rate in Indonesia decreased. This is because during the period, many businesses are flourished and a lot of new jobs were created.